What's going on, my people, man? We're back here with another video, man, of a recommendation guide for you guys who own a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X. I'm going to get straight to the point, but before I do, I must note a couple things for you guys. If you are a PC owner and you guys are looking for anything with 2160p with 120 hertz and above, there's currently none on the market, and the only one that currently is, and is not a monitor, is a television, is actually our TVs, really. That's really it. They have, I think, anything above 60 hertz. So, and one more thing I must know, I am not a tech guy. I'm not a good hardware guy. I'm currently still learning some of these things about PC and the monitors and stuff like that with the refresh rate. So I'm currently still learning. So just give me a break if I do give you guys some misinformation. Let me know in the comment section down below. Correct me. I will gladly appreciate. I'm still learning. So first things first, these are on Amazon. These are also acquirable at your local, electronic shop, Best Buy, Fry's, etc. So some of these are online, some of them are not. It just all depends on where you fucking go. Currently, where I'm at, it's rare that I find where some of this shit is at. So some is online. But anyways, shut the fuck up. There's a couple. I have currently 9 items. That are currently it's 10, but I'm not going to include it in here yet. But I'm going to get started with TV. So this is one I'm actually going to buy at the moment. It's a TCL 43-inch 4K Ultra HD Roku Smart TV. There are 2 models of these, like 2 versions. There's one that's 1080p and one is that's 2160p, which is currently this one. And this retails for $279, which I think is on sale currently. And I recommend you guys get this one if you guys are looking for a TV. You don't like gaming monitors and stuff like that. I recommend this. It's under $300 and it's pretty much best. Another one that I must recommend is the 40-inch Samsung TV that's 4K. And I think it's like, sorry, excuse me. This is refurbished. This is used, but it's $359. I think it retails at like $450 and above. But that's really it. Now with the monitors, now I'm not gonna go more in depth with each of this shit, but these are monitors that I recommend because currently on the market there's not a lot of 4K monitors that can do what you're looking for instance. So I'm going to start with the cheapest one, then I'm going to the most expensive one, which is this brand right here, the Scepter. A lot of people say it differently on YouTube, so I don't know. Scepter. It is retailed at $223. You can catch this on sale almost every fucking week for as low as $200. The cheapest 4K monitor television. This is the cheapest one on the market. You can get it at Walmart as well. I think it's this in Walmart. I think their website as well, I believe. So it retails for that much. It's an IPS panel. Some of you guys, TN panels, IPS panels, it all varies. So one thing I must note, I own a PS4 Pro and an Xbox One X. You guys may just own an Xbox One X or just a PS4 Pro singly. Make sure you have a monitor that supports the HDMI 2.0. Some of these do. And also, if you have both, I have it also in this series as well. So, it has speakers and stuff like that, display port if you guys have a PC. One thing I must note to look more in depth about this monitor is that the HDMI 1 supports 4K at 60 Hz, HDMI 2 supports 4K at 30 Hz. That's why I have not picked this one up. And also because, it's not HDR. I will get to that in a little bit in a moment. Now, I think the most expensive one that also supports HDR and also 4K and stuff like that is the LG and the BenQ. One thing let me go ahead and get this out of the way as well. HDR10, even though a lot of games do not support HDR, I still want it. If it's optional, I'm still going to buy it. I am a consumer. I purchase a lot of games, and that's how I honestly feel. I spent nearly $1,000 on both of these consoles, so I'm going to get the best out of this bullshit. So fuck all that. I'm not for sitting and settle for half the shit. Obviously, some of these monitors are not 100% HDR10, and that's what you want to look for is HDR10, because that's what the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro supports. But if not, then it's really useless currently at the moment. Now, especially if you don't play a lot of games. And let's go with this one. I recommend this going. I'll go to TV. This one has, I think, one HDMI. It's either one HDMI port or it's just one HDMI 2.0. That's why I really haven't brought this one. It's almost $400. I like Asus. They make good brands. I own their 28-inch, the 1080p one. I don't know this one. LG. Oh, one more thing I must know. The Xbox One, the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro have AMD graphics cards, graphics chips or whatever it is. They have it in their system. I mean, in their, in the system. So obviously you want to go something that has AMD FreeSync or just FreeSync. It's really the same thing. G-Sync is NVIDIA GeForce, the graphic. That's their graphics card. So I think the only one that's 4K like that is the Acer Predator, which is the red one. So I purchased the 24-inch of this version. I brought it back because it worked. It's just a simple fact that when I record my console games, I have a Elgato Capture 60S, so I'm capped at 1080p. So that's why I got rid of it. It's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna sit there and settle for half the shit anyway. This one has both. I think 2 or 3 HDMI DisplayPort, and also both HDMI ports support 2.0 for both. So if you have both consoles, you get the both for these. I've seen a lot of videos about these two. I can go too much more in depth. I think this was on sale. This one was like $700, but it's under $500. I think one of these has HDR. I think it's this one, but it only has one HDMI port. That's why I really haven't, brought this one yet. So this is really all of my recommendations. I already talked about the BenQ. I'm sorry. So this is the BenQ. I think this is like the first HDR monitor that came out this year in 2018 or last year at the end. But a lot of people don't like this monitor because they say the image is washed out or whatever the case may be. It is a TN panel. A lot of you guys do not like TN panels, so that's why I think it got a lot of bad, reviews or whatever. I've seen a lot of reviews on it, but it seemed pretty good. People are halfway. And this one has a IPS panel, so it might favor a lot of people. So one thing I must note, this guide is meant for some of you guys, but at the end of the day, it's all up to you. What are you looking for? What are you trying to purchase? I have limited space. That's why I'm looking at monitors. It's best to game on a monitor than a television. A television may have input lag, but I'm looking at reviews of this one. It's pretty good. Also, response time, want something less than 5 milliseconds, but honestly, you should be fine, especially with these expensive ass monitors. So here's the thing about this: do you want to wait? That's the question. Personally, I say yes and no. If you have these consoles, get the best that you pay for. Get the most out of your console. That's the best I can say to you. But if you do want to wait later on down the road, like for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, or heading into 2019, we want to get more 4K monitors and also more HDR monitors, and also more. I think it's probably be a lot more cheaper at the time going into the future, because even though 4K is not the standard right now, it will be later on in the future, and I'm preparing for the future. I'm not gonna sit there and keep spending $300, $400 on one of these bitches, and then HDR is even more popular. That's been a lot of $400, $500 more dollars accelerated. If you want true quote unquote HDR 10, majority they're gonna be like $1,000 anyway. So kind of you're fucked. But overall, I would just wait if you want to. But me, I'm not. I'm going to buy this one tomorrow when I get up in the morning. But hopefully I help some of you guys, man, with that. And I don't like to ask people to subscribe or like the video. I'm just grateful that you even viewed the video. So big shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys for 1,500 subscribers, man. That is a big bigger accomplishment in YouTube. If I leave anything out, I will probably put it in the comments below. Probably pin it. But hope I answer some of you guys' questions. I will link each one in the description box down below if you want to check it out for yourself. And also look these monitors and TVs up, because it differs from each person. So once again, I don't like to shop online for TVs or monitors. I'd be afraid I take them back, especially with Amazon shit. They charge you for shipping that shit back. So fuck that. So just if you do buy, just get the warranty and shit like that. So hold on. One thing I forgot to add is that going back to the PC thing, since there's really nothing out there, go with a 1440p monitor with 144 hertz or 120 hertz, because you don't want to sacrifice your frame rate for resolution. Let's go ahead and point it out there, especially if you're a PC owner. I know the Xbox One X supports 1440p, but the PS4 Pro doesn't. So just throwing it out there.